Bum-ba-da-da. Here we are at the third iteration of the GearVR. Had our first Note 4 GearVR, Note 5 and S6 and F7 consumer GearVR, and now on to the USB-C compatible Note 7 compatible edition. And we're going to just do a quick unboxing and then compare it to the consumer previous generation VR. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, here we are. The first thing I'm noticing is how comfy that pad feels. So that's good. In the box we've got pretty standard looking GearVR with a different style touchpad there on the side. And then inside we have this little box of accessories, and I'm assuming the USB-C adapter in here, along with, looks like they still provide a top strap, which is great, and the traditional, well, what you'll need is the back strap for sure. And then we have here a little adapter. Oh, and that's really cool. So there's two adapters here. What they do is they have a USB-C to micro USB, so you can still plug in the old ones, so you can charge your phone there at the bottom. So USB-C port on the bottom of the GearVR there, and then on the front of the device have the ability to switch to a traditional micro USB instead of the USB-C that comes with this one. And if we just quickly compare these two, hopefully we can do that. Very similar. The fabric though on the newer one feels a lot nicer, feels more durable. You can see this one's kind of roughed up, but it's a similar fabric, but just squishier and spongier on the new GearVR than the other one. The inside is also blacked out, which should help for visibility. But let's go ahead and look at the actual area of these devices on the front side there. And that's something that is a little different. So this front, that's interesting. The insert is a little bit different there. Oh, cool. So that slides out and you have that. It's a lot smaller, takes up less space than the old one. So there you have it. And let's look at the interior of these two. One thing that is notable initially on these is the fact that the lenses are much bigger on the new one, which makes sense because it has to fit the larger Note 7 on it, but that looks pretty good. The larger lenses should help, and the field of view is greater on the new device. If you look along the top, the scroll buttons are very similar. In terms of weight, I don't have any straps on this yet, but they feel pretty close to the same weight there. And if we look at the sides, you can see we've got a new touchpad area, which is, in my opinion, greatly improved. This had these grooves and it really made things awkward, I felt. So I'm excited to have the touchpad back, and you also get a new home button rather than holding the back button to get to home like you used to have to do, which I think is a welcome addition as well. Sorry. So there we have it. The old consumer gear versus the new consumer gear. So time to test it out. I can give my impressions once I've actually played with it. Thanks.